Hey everyone, welcome back to another high quality foodie feature for you here on the channel, where this time I'm over at good old Carl's Jr. because it looks like they're closing out 2020 with yet another brand new chicken sandwich on their menu. That's right, so stay tuned because the BLT Ranch Big Chicken Sandwich is up next.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
All right, so let's get it going with the all-new BLT Ranch Chicken Sandwich here at Carl's Jr. And as you can see, we've got a nicely seasoned chicken patty right there in the middle, guys. This is looking pretty great. Starting us off, we've got a standard brioche-style bun, pretty much par for the course with most fast food chicken sandwiches. Underneath it, a decent amount of ranch, not too bad there. We've got 2 strips of bacon, and obviously, guys, the main star of the show, that big chicken fillet, 100% white meat on the inside, fried up to a crispy golden brown, looking pretty nice. Underneath that, we've got some lettuce, we've got some tomato, a little bit more ranch on the bottom, and the bottom of the bun. So a pretty simple ingredients list on this one, guys. And again, it's got some heft to it there. Aside from the hefty price point for this, $7.99, I don't know about that. But in terms of the overall quality of what I'm holding here, it feels pretty substantial. And that bacon really looks pretty nice there, guys. Let me just give you a fast look at this again. Take a look at that, guys. Nice and crispy. It looks fairly lean as well. Let's give this a go. It's the all-new BLT Ranch Big Chicken Sandwich here at Carl's Jr. Let's do it. It is big. Well, I will say, right after the initial softness and very, very comfortable mouthfeel of that brioche-style bun, guys, you go right into the chicken, and it is very, very tender and juicy. I have to admit, I'm a little surprised by this right now. I was hoping it was gonna be, but again, very nice seasoning on this. It's got just the right amount of saltiness and fried coating that I think is really gonna satisfy a lot of people who like fried chicken sandwiches, and I definitely do, and I think most of you guys do as well. But overall, guys, I gotta say, it's seasoned so much, I'm not really tasting anything else just yet, and the chicken is solid. Let me just give you a fast look at what I'm looking at here. Solid white meat, guys. That looks beautiful. It's fairly thick, too, so considering the price point on this, I was hoping it was gonna be a big sandwich, and it really feels like it. Very nice situation on this one. Let's keep going in. Pretty solid. Man, that's completely drowning out the flavor of the tomato, but now the ranch is coming in there along with the hickory smoke of the bacon, guys. It's 2 fairly large slices of bacon on this, which is pretty nice. But again, the star of the show is easily that big chicken fillet. That is really a bomb situation. And it's got ranch, and I can always get behind that because ranch is my all-time favorite with fried chicken, and this is definitely a bomb situation. So let's keep going in, guys. I am absolutely digging this right now, and I love the fact that I'm actually having a BLT with chicken, and the chicken is sizable. This is pretty good. I gotta keep giving you the money shots on this one, guys. Take a look at the quality of that chicken breast. Now, granted, this was actually made in front of me right now. They just dropped it into the fryer and that was it, so it was kind of pre-made in a way. But at the same time, the quality of that meat is banging on this one, guys. And again, the saltiness and that light fried outer coating is really, really awesome. As you can see by the thickness of the meat, I would probably say it's about 70% meat, 30% coating, but lovely situation. You know, I've tried so many chicken sandwiches throughout the year that are really trying to go toe-to-toe with you-know-who that I have to say I really love the fact that competition is out there right now because there are so many different variations of just a classic fried chicken sandwich out there. You have a lot to choose from. The fact that this has ranch on it was the easy reason for me to get me over to give this a shot. But even still, even with that tomato, I'm very impressed with the quality of this, guys. Very, very delicious stuff. Let's go for a couple more bites. I'm definitely digging it. It's really sizable. And even with this little chicken sandwich diaper, as you can see, nothing's really falling out the back, but I love the fact that it has the marketing and everything on it. It just feels like I'm having a Carl's Jr. product right now. Pretty cool stuff. Let's keep going in. That chicken is good, man. You know, I was really hoping I wasn't going to be kind of pseudo-brainwashed with this one because on the very top of the box, it actually is promoting tender and juicy. And I have to admit, I am absolutely digging it right now, guys. This is really, really good and a very impressive piece of chicken. It's not so much thick, although it is kind of thick, as it is wide. There is just a lot of chicken here, which is pretty awesome. So sizable is definitely good, but thankfully the flavor is delivering on top of it. So absolutely digging this right now, guys. And like I said, price point is really the only thing that hurts this. Again, $7.99 is expensive for a chicken sandwich, especially a fast food one, considering the competition, but I'm so glad to have given this one a shot. It is pretty tasty. All right, so let's go for one more bite on this one. We'll close this one out after the rating, but guys, a nice, easy recommendation. If you've got Carl's Jr. in the area, this should be on your radar right now. It is really, really solid. Pretty good. Here we go. All right, let's try and do a little 360 with this one here because there's really not too much falling out the back like I mentioned earlier. The ranch is kind of light on this one. It's not really there, although it kind of is. It's just a little bit of a hint, but it really is a showcase of the big chicken fillet here, guys. That really is the main thing. Naturally, a little bit of the crunch that you're getting from the lettuce and of course that tomato, and the bacon is a very nice accent, but just a lovely situation. And again, tender and juicy on this chicken. As you can see, very nicely done. And it's high quality white meat. Solid stuff, guys, solid. Now, if only it was just a little bit more competitive in the price department, you'd have the best of both worlds. But hey, it is what it is. So with everything you've seen and heard right now, and based upon my initial experience with this, I'm gonna have to give the all-new BLT Ranch Big Chicken Sandwich here at Carl's Jr. a pretty rock solid 7.9 out of 10. This could have easily been way up into the 8 category had the price been a little bit less, but even still, even though it is sizable, there is a lot of other competitors out there for a much cheaper price point that deliver pretty awesome flavor as well. Although that one is kind of on the basic side for the ingredients list, the quality of the chicken is banging. So if they can just bring the price down a little bit and deliver the quality that I just had right now, that would be just an amazing situation. But guys, still, very worthy to check out at least one time, and especially to experience the Big Chicken here at Carl's Jr. if you've never done it before. That's a pretty awesome version to try, especially because it's got ranch, and you know how I feel about ranch, right? Alright, so I've got just one question for you. Does this BLT Ranch Big Chicken Sandwich look like it's worth $7.99 to you? I mean, would you pay over $8 for something like this, even though the quality is pretty banging? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Tender and juicy on the inside, but nicely crispy fried and seasoned on the outside. That's a beautiful combination. Alright guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for checking out another one of my reviews, but just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's gonna recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.